What's going on, coolies? This is Sho'Nuff to bring to you yet another episode of Joy of Designing. And today, Dezeraks of Dark Saviour takes his turn on the center stage. So this is my female version, or my rendition of Lady Dark Saviour, if you will. Now, if there was a, of course, in the multiverse, if I was to say, hey, in this multiverse, there is a female version of Dark Saviour, I would call her Dark Saviour Prime. And the reason I say that is because, of this particular style, it's just savage, if you will. I don't know why I think savage with my character, but savage, so nonetheless, this is my rendition of Dark Saviour or Dezeraks. And if you don't know, check out youtube.com/Dezeraks Prime. That's DEZARAS and then Prime, PRIME. All right, so again, that's youtube.com/Dezeraks Prime and check out his signature machinima, which is known as Dark Saviour. All right, so I want to jump in on this real quick. Now, if you are a fan of Dark Saviour, you may notice that his he uses the pentacle insignia, if you or rather the emblem. And unfortunately, none of the chest styles that I have would comply to that at all, and I want it to be a bit different. I want to have my own rendition. So even though that I used the legs, which is pretty much Dark Saviour's style itself, everything else is of my own. You know what I'm saying? Everything else is pretty much my own rendition. There's already a female version of Dark Saviour in the machinima, but for me personally, I want to say, hey, this is somebody completely different. The colors are pretty basic, all basically just all black, so it's all zeros here. And then of course for red it's 3B0000. All right, and then you have a little bit of a metallic color just to kind of shade in those stones there on the legs. If you see there, it's 3A 3A 3A. All right, everything else is pretty much to your own interpretation. Eyes, I use emissive, so you want to make sure you render that white there. Skin tone and everything else don't really matter. Click OK, so we'll save. And then for the headpiece, now of course he uses ruined hood, so that's what I want to use. All right. For the face, like I said, I use emissive eyes. Now accessories, now you could use a red aura or slim red aura. You can use a red smoke aura if you like, which will look pretty cool. You also have the red nimbus aura. I wouldn't go for the plasmic aura. If you have a red radiant aura, that looks nice. Cosmic aura looks nice, but personally I would say go for the red nimbus aura. All right, or like a red slim aura, up to you. All right, shoulders, and this is really one of the pieces that you'll see you'll see it's part of his presence, and you're going to see why I use this as well. But for now, I use Jakir. All right, Jakir, and we're not done just yet. I want to grab this. So I want to grab that real quick. Come back over here to somewhere of the lighting here, and you'll also see the reason why I'm here in Gotham City. Now, also for shoulders, I use Jakir, as you see here. Emblem, you can use the pentacle if you wish, if you want to use a different type of chest piece, but we're gonna get to the chest piece in just a moment. For hands, I used Archer. And granted, if you notice that there's like a fin that comes out on the on the top of the glove, and there's like a fin design that's on the glove. Well, to some extent, some people may consider it unflattering. It really depends on how you use the style. But for something like this, if you used to use your shoulders, it just eliminates that, you know, that part of that glove. And to, you know, so that's the reason why I use this right here. Unfortunately, there's like no long sleeve spiky style that what Dark Saviour uses, or rather that's what Dark Saviour wears or don, if you will. So unfortunately for me, I cannot use that, so I just use Archer to just really kind of give it a blend there, so to blend it with the style or the theme, if you will. I keep saying if you will, forgive me for that. So Astro Alloy, and that's just give it a little bit of a signature there, more of a sinister presence. For feet, I chose Boots of Ruin to really kind of match with the waist piece there, and of course I said, like I said, the theme. Chest piece, Archangel, all right, just to show a little skin. And then for the legs, I chose Battle Mage. That's also Dark Saviour's, you know, his signature there. All right. And then for the back piece, even though I couldn't use a pinnacle or anything like that, I chose Exalted. And the reason I chose Exalted, now here's two options. The reason why I chose Exalted is just to, you know, give it a little, you know, just to have a little bit of a motif as well with this. I mean, granted, it's more angelic, you know, so we're rather Exalted, which basically angel, and of course you also have demon, which is corrupted. Now, Dark Saviour is neither, you know, a hero or villain. He's more of a vigilante, if you will. And granted, you wouldn't consider him as a demon or rather an angel. So, but at this point, it's really about motif. So if I was to say this is my variation of Dark Saviour, maybe corruption, just to give it a little bit of a wow, that looks really interesting. I'm gonna keep that actually. So either or is fine. You can either use corrupted or you can use exalted. The option is up to you. As long as you know, if you want to make your own version of Dark Saviour, that's fine. Whatever you want to put in the back, that's cool. It's up to you. But I prefer cape, and I would strongly suggest that. But I'm gonna use corrupted, and then that's it. Once you do that, just click save, and you get this results here. So, you know, you put the colors in the, you know, in the matching areas, of course, and like I said, you get these results, and I like how it stands out. It kind of blends in the night. Looks pretty cool. If you want to really check it out, just go to Metropolis or go to like an area where it has some nice, you know, lighting, and you can kind of marvel at it yourself. But you guys let me know what you think. If you do know of the Dark Saviour series, just put in the comment section below. If you want to check out the Machinimas from part of the DCUO cinematic multiverse, check us out. I actually have something that's known as the Machinima universe, but I'm going to change that. Nonetheless, I have my own Machinimas. You got the Figment, you got Dark Saviour, you also have Nightwings Beyond. You know, there's, you know, the Machinimas in DCUO is on the up and up right now. And there's one more, I'm just trying to remember his name, but let's just say that he has something that's known as Hope's Power or something like that. So Hope's Power, I think that's what the Machinima is called. But nevertheless, you guys just check out the link in the description, and you know, just for you to get all your sources there. So that's all your sources there. Just check that out for more information. But until then, guys, I had a blast with this style. I really did. I really had a blast with this style. And I'm gonna try to create some more original styles of my own rendition, just to give you guys some, you know, a bit of my creativity as well. So, but until then, guys, thank you very much. And this is again a blast. All right, by His grace. Sho'Nuff.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Check it. Look at me, I'm all the way turned up. I ain't smoking, but my homie in here burnt up.